Problem number 13. Moving 6/7 of its usual speed, a train is 10 minutes late. Find its usual time to cover the journey. See here, again you have two methodologies to solve. Okay, directly I go to the concept inversely proportional to each other, because the general method takes too much time. See, the original speed was s and the original speed was t. Original speed was s and the original time was t. Now, speed is going to become 6/7 of original speed. Speed is going to become 6/7 of original speed. Then how about time? Time is inversely proportional to speed. Time is inversely proportional to speed. So, time is going to become 7/6 of original time. Time is going to become 7/6 of original time. So, therefore, time is going to become 7/6 of original time. Means what? 6/7? 6/7 is the new speed. Okay, then new time will be inversely proportional to each other, that is 7/6. So, you split 7/6. See here, the denominator is 6, in the numerator also I write 6. Next fraction I am going to take the denominator 6. Next, what number I have to write in the numerator, so that after adding to 6 I am going to get 7, that is 1. So, 6/60, 1/60, so plus. See here, 6/60, it is nothing but t only. 6/60 is nothing but t only. So, this is the extra time what you are getting. So, extra time is 1/60 is the extra time what you are getting. And in the question they have given the extra time, okay, in the question they have already given the extra time is 10 minutes. In the question they have already given that extra time is equal to 10 minutes. Okay. So, according to the fraction, 1/6 of the time is the extra time. So, that is 10 minutes. So, what is the normal time? T is equal to 60 minutes. See how easy it is. T is equal to 60 minutes. If you know the concept called inversely proportional to each other, then you can solve so many problems within 10 seconds. See, actually speaking, this problem takes less than 10 seconds to solve. See here, 6/7, then obviously time will be 7/6. You split 6/6, 1/6. So, 1/6 of t is equal to 10, therefore, t is equal to 60. How easy it is? Okay, how easy it is? So, very simple guys. If you remember the concept inversely proportional to each other, then you can solve so many problems very easily you can solve. So, the answer is 60 minutes. So, option D is the right answer. Option D is the right answer. In the exam, you have to adopt these methodologies, then only you can save lot of time. Okay. Now, let us move on to the next problem. Problem number 14. Walking at 3/4 of its usual speed, a man is 1.5 hours late. His usual time to cover the same distance is, see, 1.5 hours means 3/2 hours late. 3/2 hours late. See, why it's 3/2 hours late? Because he is reducing his speed to 3/4 of its original speed. So, if the speed is 3/4 of its original, then time is going to become 4/3 of the original. So, very similar to the previous one. See here, you can adopt one more methodology. If you adopt that one, you can save a lot of time. What is the difference between the numerator and the denominator? That is 1. So, you write the denominator. So, 1/3 is the extra time. Directly you can calculate the extra time. See here, 4/3, if you split, see, 3 in the denominator, again 3 in the numerator, one more 3, and how much you have to write? 1 you have to write. So, 1/3 of the total time is the extra time. So, here how much we got? We got the same 1/3 of t. Okay. So, what is the difference between the numerator and the denominator? That is 1. So, 1 divided by 3t is equal to 3/2. So, time is equal to cross multiplication 3 into 3, that is 9/2. See here, 1/3t is equal to 3/2, therefore, time is equal to 3 into 3/2, which is equal to 9/2, which is 4.5 hours. That is option A. How simple it is, guys. If you remember the concept, the inversely proportional to each other. Speed is inversely proportional to each other. If you remember that concept, then you can solve any type of problems very easily. See how much time you want to calculate these type of problems. Max to max 10 to 15 seconds, not more than that. See guys, one thing you have to remember, time and distance is always easy. Speed, time and distance. Please don't skip the problems by seeing the questions time and distance. Okay, so max to max you can get these type of questions. The difficult level questions means these type of questions, and few more varieties are there. In the later part we are going to discuss that one. So the problems will be very easy. Okay, see, 1/3 of t is equal to 3 by 2. So time is equal to 4.5 hours. Very simple to calculate. Problem number 15. 6/7 of its usual speed, a man is 25 minutes late. So how much extra time he is taking? 25 minutes. That is the extra time. Extra time is equal to 25 minutes. Extra time is equal to 25 minutes. So S has become 6/7 of its usual speed. Then time is going to become 7/6 of its usual time. Then what is the extra time? 7 minus 6, that is 1. So 1/6 of the extra time is 25 minutes. Then time is equal to 25 into 6. 25 6 are 150 minutes. So 150 minutes means how many hours? See here, 60 minutes 1 hour, 120 minutes 2 hours. So for 120 minutes, you are going to get 2 hours. So what is the difference? 30 minutes is the difference. So time is equal to 2 hours plus 30 minutes, that is 2 hours 30 minutes. Option A is the right answer. See how much time you can save. Inversely proportional to each other. Speed has become 6/7, time has become 7/6. The difference between the numerator and the denominator is 1. Therefore the extra time is 1/6, that is 25 minutes already they have given. So after simplification I got 2 hours 30 minutes as the original time taken to cover the distance. Okay, so let's move on to the next problem, problem number 16. A student walks from his house at 2 km/h and reaches his school late by 6 minutes. Next day he increases his speed by 1 km/h and reaches 6 minutes before the school time. We have two cases. In the first case 6 minutes late, and in the second case 6 minutes before the school time, means 6 minutes early. How far is the school from his house? Means we have to calculate the distance from school and house. When he travels at 2.5 km/h, he is 6 minutes late. He is 6 minutes late. Next, when he travels at 3.5 km/h, when he travels at 3.5 km/h, then he is 6 minutes before the school time, means 6 minutes early. 6 minutes early. Now, what is the time difference between these two? See here, if the actual time taken is x, then in the first case he is 6 minutes late. He is 6 minutes late in the first case, that is 2.5 km/h. 2.5 km/h, he is 6 minutes late. He is 6 minutes late, means he is taking extra 6 minutes. And in the second case, in the 3.5 km/h, 3.5 km/h, he is 6 minutes early. He is 6 minutes early. Again here 6 minutes is the difference. Again here 6 minutes is the difference. So altogether from here to here 6 minutes, from here to here 6 minutes, altogether you have 12 minutes difference. Altogether you have 12 minutes difference. See guys, this is very important thing. Okay, so in the first case 6 minutes late, in the second case 6 minutes early. So in the first case and the second case, if you take the time difference, okay, the time difference is equal to 12 minutes. The time difference is equal to 12 minutes. So now we know the time difference. Okay, time difference is equal to T1 minus T2. T1 minus T2 is equal to 12 minutes. Is equal to 12 minutes. So now T1 means what? Distance by time, distance by speed. So distance divided by speed 2.5 kilometer per hour, that is equal to 5 by 2. So here I can write 5 by 2 minus 3.5 kilometer per hour. 3.5 kilometer per hour I can write 7 by 2. So minus d by 7 by 2 is equal to 12 minutes we have to represent in the form of hours. So minutes that has to be converted into hours, then we have to divide it by 60. Divide it by 60. So now see guys, 2d by 5 minus 2d by 7 is equal to 1 by 5. 12 ones are 12, 12 5s are 60. 12 ones are 12, 12 5s are 60. So 2d by 5 minus 2d by 7 is equal to 1 by 5. So what is the LCM now? 35 is the LCM. What is the LCM? 35 is the LCM. So now 5 how many times? 5 7 times, 7 into 2 14d minus 7 5s are 35, 5 into 2 10d is equal to 1 by 5. So now 4d is equal to 35 by 5, which is equal to 5 7s are 35. So 4d is equal to 7. Therefore d is equal to 7 by 4. Therefore d is equal to 7 by 4. So very simple thing, d is equal to 7 by 4. So here we have identified the difference between the two cases, that is t1 minus t2, which is equal to 12 minutes. T1 means distance by speed, that is the first case, 2.5 kilometer per hour, which is equal to 5 by 2. Next t2 means distance by speed, again the speed is 3.5 kilometer per hour. If you convert that one, you are going to get 7 by 2. So after simplification, we are going to get 2d by 5 minus 2d by 7 is equal to 1 by 5. Therefore distance is equal to 7 by 4. Therefore distance is equal to 7 by 4. So this is the first method. Let us go to the next method, or the second method. How to solve this problem with the help of the second method. In the first method, we got d as 7 by 4. Now let us go for second method. See here, 2.5 kilometer per hour, that is the first case, and 3.5 kilometer per hour. So what is the speed? Speed is 3.5 divided by 2.5. If I write in fraction, then it is going to become 3.5 divided by 2.5, which is nothing but 35 divided by 25. If you simplify, it is going to become 7 by 5. If you simplify, it is going to become 7 by 5. So the ratio of the speed is 7 by 5. The ratio of the speed is 7 by 5. Therefore the time will be, see here, time is inversely proportional to speed. So if the ratio of the speed is going to become 7 by 5 means, then time is going to become 5 by 7. Then time is going to become 5 by 7. So what is the difference between these two? 2 by 7. So we can write it as 7 by 7 minus 2 by 7 of t. 7 by 7 of t minus 2 by 7 of t. So this is the time what we have saved. So minus 2 by 7 is equal to t. This is the time what we have saved. So therefore 2 by 7 of t is equal to 12 minutes. Is equal to 12 minutes. So 2 6 are 12. T is equal to 42 minutes. T is equal to 42 minutes. So now see here, with respect to 2.5 we have calculated, so we have to consider only 2.5 now. So 2.5 kilometer per hour, that is 2.5, see here 2.5, which is equal to 5 by 2 we can write. So 5 by 2 kilometer per hour into time taken, that is 42 minutes. If you convert this 42 minutes into hours, then it will be 42 divided by 60 is equal to distance. So now 221 times, next 5 12s are 60, next which is equal to d is equal to 3 7s are 21 and 3 4s are 12. Therefore 7 by 4 is the right answer. So very simple. Please adopt the second methodology instead of going to the first methodology. Okay, 2.5, 3.5. So the new fraction of your speed is going to become 3.5 by 2.5. So after simplification, it is going to become 7 by 5. So speed is inversely proportional to time. Therefore time is going to become 5 by 7. So 5 by 7 means the time what you have saved is 2 by 7. Here we have split it. It is going to become 2 by 7, and they have given that 12 minutes we have saved. So 2 by 7 of t is equal to 12 minutes. Therefore, t is equal to 42 minutes. So with respect to 2.5 we have calculated. See here, 2.5 has become 3.5. So with respect to 2.5 we have calculated. So always you have to go for the first value, that is 2.5. So that is 5 by 2 into 42 by 60. So after simplification you are going to end up with 7 by 4. So here the answer is 7 by 4. Problem number 17. Walking at 3 km per hour, Pinto reaches his school 5 minutes late. If he walks at 4 km per hour, he will be 5 minutes early. Very similar to the previous problem. The distance of Pinto's school from his house, we have to calculate the distance. Now, how much time they have saved? In the first case, see here, this is the actual time, let us take. So in the first case, 5 minutes late. In the second case, 5 minutes early. So altogether, the difference is 10 minutes. Altogether, the difference is 10 minutes. So the time difference, that is T1 minus T2 is equal to 10 minutes. T1 means distance by speed, that is 3, minus next T2 means distance by another speed, that is 4, which is equal to 10 by 60. Minutes has to be converted into hours. So 3 and 4, 12 is the LCM. Now 4D minus 3D is equal to 1 by 6. Now D is equal to 12 by 6, which is equal to 2 kilometers. So D is equal to 12 by 6, which is equal to 2 kilometers. So this is the normal method, already we have discussed. One more method. So directly we can go, see here, 3 km per hour. Now it is going to become 3 km per hour. Now it is going to become 4 km per hour. So the ratio of the speed is 4 by 3. So the ratio of speed is 4 by 3, then time will be inversely proportional to speed. It is going to become 3/4 of the time. So 3/4 of the time we can write it as 4 by 4 minus 1 by 4th of time. So minus 1 by 4th of time is the extra time what we have saved. So 1/4 of time. 1/4 of time is the extra time, that is 10 minutes. If you convert this 10 minutes into hours, then it is going to become 10 by 60. So now time is equal to 4 by 6. So now distance we want to calculate. Therefore, distance is equal to speed into time. Speed is 3 km per hour. The first part we have to take into 4 by 6. See, 4 by 6 is nothing but 2 by 3 into 2 by 3. 3 get cancels. We are going to end up with 2 km per hour. So one thing here, we have to take the ratio of the speeds, then time will be inversely proportional to speed. Then what is the extra time or the save time? That is 1/4 of time. So that is 10 minutes. So if you convert it into hours, then you are going to get 2/3. So 2/3 into speed, that is first speed always you have to take, that is 3 km per hour. So 3 into 2/3, that is equal to 2 kilometers. So answer is 2 kilometers. So problem number 17, 2 kilometers is the right answer.